Hello, friends. As we were discussing about something called process, the processes that are there in our life, that are there in our society, or that are there in the organization, which we all follow, there are different processes at different levels or different situations. What is process is like different steps that we follow to reach to the goal. So when we follow that process, we follow that process with some conviction. We follow that process with some certainty that if we follow the process, if we follow the steps in the process, then we'll definitely reach to our destination or definitely reach to our objective. So now, when we are here on this planet, here with the life, we are doing our best to earn money. We are doing our best to gather resources, best to keep ourselves healthy, and trying to keep the family person well. These are different activities that we perform, and whatever we perform, it is a process that we follow. Suppose if you are not feeling well, or any of the family member in your family not feeling well, so what will you do is actually you'll follow a process. Means you will search for a doctor, you will take some advice from somebody who is good in that area, in this particular field, health condition. Then you will try to book ticket or try to book appointment with the doctor. Then you will take your family member to the doctor, and you will see the doctor, and the doctor will prescribe you, buy medicine, come back, take the medicine, and you become okay. You come out of the disorder, you come out of the uh, problem. So this is a whole process that we follow. Sometimes the condition actually get worse, then you go to hospital. There uh, you just get admitted there, and treatment is in a serious way you take treatment. What I'm trying to say is everything is a process that we follow. Organization or as institutions providing degree to the students in particular domain or area, so there has to be a process. So just to make you aware about what I'm trying to say is this process, like learning a guitar is a process. You have to follow the process, all the steps, then you will be learning about how to play guitar. Now, the life objective, whatever we are doing in our life, the objective is to be happy, objective is to be satisfied, objective is to be fulfilled, objective is to be balanced, objective is to be full, peaceful. So like we have to be peaceful within. So this is our objective. So again, if there is an objective, there is a process. So what is the process in this case? To achieve the fulfillment, yes, society discovered that you do this thing, you may get fulfillment, you may get happiness. But now the condition is everyone is having so many other things except happiness, except fulfillment, except the containment. Our objective was to have this happiness, but we reach to another point, we reach to another thing, we reach to stress, we reach to hypertension, we reach to depression. So from this definition of process, or from this discussion, we can conclude this, like whatever process we are following, that is not for generating happiness but for generating stress, or we are with the wrong process. We must discover a different process that we can reach to the happiness, we can reach to the fulfillment, we can reach to the blissfulness. So that is actually the point of discussion, what I actually try to discuss here or to put in front of you. Actually, I was thinking about it today, what to be discussed, or what to put in front of you for thinking, for brainstorming. As I realized nowadays, I actually prepare video on different topics. Now I realize that I should be making some content where there should not be any hurry, there should not be any kind of like kind of you know uh, kind of something which I pick from the internet or pick from the information set or a regular topics that should be covered. Yes, all these topics are very very important for somebody who need to be aware of, definitely. But I have realized that first of all, what we need actually, we need a uh, cool mind. Some we need a peaceful mind, and we need a condition where from where we can stand on, and we can learn or we can do other things. But if we do not have the foundation, if we are missing that stable foundation, anything put in on that foundation which is not stable, you cannot keep that the place, and it will not be of any use. Suppose I'm keeping my phone on the table. If the table shakes, so I cannot keep my phone stable. So the it is very very important that we keep the table stable. So from that understanding, or from that you know experience, what I've started is actually talking about life more and more, talking about the different processes which are there in the life, in the within us. It is not a process which is outside. Some process which is already there and people are following for achieving something, like for getting some degree, from getting some job, from for getting some resources. Yes, all are very very important. This is one direct dimension. What I'm trying to discuss is another dimension, that is a dimension which is within, or something with you only. Are you okay? Are you stable? Are you balanced within? Then you can go for another dimension, that is for education, for job, for maintaining your life, or for doing your responsibility, and all these things will depend on yourself only. This body and mind and this emotion, everything. So how can we make this life stable? Then I started making some of the videos in this direction, that how our internal uh, you know engine, you can say, or the processes actually functioning. So it is not from any books or anything from the outside. It is from from within, or from the experience that I started talking about. So this video is a continuation of that now people are struggling, people are suffering, and not having peace, or not stable, not balanced. And the objective is to be balanced, to be peaceful, and to lead a good life. So they are missing and they are complaining about it, all of us. Now if we are missing something, so we must design the process which can take us to that. So now what is the process that can take us to a stable platform, take us to happiness, or take us to blissfulness? Is like our, we have to come out of the existing process for some time. If you are already in the machine and you are thinking of running another process or another thing, you cannot do it. You have to come out of the existing process. Then you are already, when you are coming out of the process, automatically will be in another process that you are expecting to be. So how can you come out of the existing process? That is a conscious steps that you can take. Like you can do some practices that is actually recommended for keeping our life balanced. It means what? Trying to uh, you know you know kind of like take you from that process and trying to place in another process. So that another process is the process of meditation, definitely, mm, it is not like something you eat, it is not like something you do. You no need to do anything, because everything actually you are doing, and when you are doing, you are actually uh, going deeper into that process, which is going on for a long period of time. From the day you are born, from that day, you are in some of the processes. You are in 2 3 processes every time, and you are like get you are giving input, you are getting output, you are mm, you are actually collecting information, memory. This way your life is going on. Now you are at a stage where you feel like you are exhausted, you are tired, you are not happy, you are stressful. It is because the processes that you are in are not capable of giving that pleasure, not capable of giving that peace or happiness or blissfulness or contentment, or that it could not heal you every time. But you have to be with those processes. So it's better that sometime you come out of this, sometime you just get down of that vehicle, what you are riding right now, or where you are in. You have to come down, you have to get down of that vehicle, or get down that process. Then you have to do you have to be in another process, that means where the existing process uh, has no effect. So how can we do it? As I said, uh, we can be still for some time. We can be kind of like sit for some time. We can keep our eyes closed. Now again, it will make you confused. Why should I close my eyes, and what will happen to them? It means, what I'm trying to say is, when you are closing your eyes, it means what? You are trying to shut yourself, trying to disconnect yourself from the existing setup where you are in. Like you are in an environment, you are there in the school organization, you are there in the family, there in the society. So everywhere, the visual and the sound and all these things are coming every time you are doing interaction with others, their face, their conversation, everything, all are very good. Now you are exhausted with all these things. When you are exhausted with all these things, what you have to do is, like, you have to give yourself a little bit time. That means yourself should not be busy with those things which you have already, to which you have already given so much time, so much effort, so much anything, everything. So now it's time that you just land in another place. What is the place? Place is like where you do all these things are not there. So it means physically you can be somewhere, like at your like in your inside your room, or like if anywhere where you feel good. So physically you can be in some place, not you do not choose any place, like uh, where there is a trouble, there is a like chaos. It's not like that. Some cool place where there is no noise, much noise, so you are isolating yourself from the existing. There is a place physically, you have to be somewhere. You cannot be physically absent. When you are thinking of being physically absent, it means what? You don't exist here. So when you are existing here as a physical body, you have to be in some place. Means you will take some place, you will take some, you are a 3D object, so you need that kind of, that area, or I can say, um, that volume, um, wherever you are. So this is given to you, that space you have selected, and you are sitting, or you are sleeping, or you are standing, whatever. So it is recommended that you sit. So you are sitting, and then one, it means what? It's one kind of isolation, means you are not in that place where the chaos is there or something. After that, you close your eyes for some next level of disconnection. It is like visual, no visual feed is coming within you. So you are closing your eyes, the disconnection. After that, you just sit and just relax. You are not trying to sleep, you are just trying to be with you for a moment, for some minutes, not even for hours. You just, you want to be somewhere where you feel that you are exhausted and you are taking some time, you are taking some rest. Now what is happening actually, when you are when you are doing your work, you started doing your work at home, after that you go office or business, there you do your work whole day, you are busy with the process of the society or for of the organization, then come back home, again you are busy with the family, you go to friends, busy with the friends, you go to other events, activities or celebrations, you are busy. So if you really feel that those things are fulfilling you, then you keep doing it. You don't need that meditation or that kind of like disconnection from the processes that are going on. But if you feel that no, I need little bit space or another dimension or direction where existing processes that are designed by the society, I have been following that, and it is necessary to follow to be there in the society, to in the organization, because if we don't go office, I will not get my paycheck. If I don't run my business, I will not get the resources, wealth and everything. I have to run my family, I have to run myself. So just for the sake of your sustainability, you are going there, so you have to follow the process. But now you are exhausted with the process, so that is why this is recommended that you create another space where you can enter and you can stay there and again come out and join the process, all the other processes you do, and again whenever you are getting time, you again go to your space, that space. So how, for how long? You can go there for 2 minutes, you can go there for 5 minutes, you can go there for 10 minutes, you can go there for 20 minutes, as long as you want. It depends on your interest, it depends on your available time and your experience, what you want to experience. So we call that direction a meditation. Meditation is not, again, another thing that is borrowed from the society. It is not borrowed from the society. Meditation is a dimension or direction in one's life. It is very very personal and individual to somebody. It is not a group activity, it is an individual activity that has to be performed by the individual. It means a direction or dimension where you can sit, where you can go and you can be disconnected from your existing process. By disconnecting yourself from the existing processes, uh, are you doing any wrong? No, because you are giving your time to office, you are giving your time to family, you are giving your time to friends, you are giving your time to other relatives or other events, and you are trying to give a little time to that meditation process. I think you understood what I'm trying to say. So we'll continue discussing this because, as I said, uh, now if you want to make your life better, then definitely that space has to be created. And creating this that space is, it is a hard thing, because that cycle or that processes that you are in cannot be broken immediately. You need help, or you need awareness, or you need involvement. You need to involve with some people, those who talk about it, those who those who experiencing it, or those who are practicing it. So it is not like something you are following. No need to follow, uh, no need to be blind with the idea of meditation. Meditation is not closing eyes and just sitting. Why I did uh, tried to explain. That's why now yoga and all these things become fashionable. People do it, and some people don't do it. It's the same thing, because yoga, meditation, all these things are not for only making muscles or making good health. Definitely, having a good health is very good physically, but it is something that can give you some, some relief, or it can give you some kind of like a disconnection from the existing, whatever, somebody person, some person, someone who is king. So king has, a lot of role to play. Somebody who is a minister, prime minister, so he or she has to play a great role. We cannot imagine. We as a common people, we are engaged with 2 3 processor, 4 processor, 5 processes, 10 processes. A person of that level, prime minister level, he or she is, actually busy with 1,000 processes. No, can you imagine? Now that person will be exhausted. That person will be tired and run out of energy, and everything will happen to that person. But it is not the luxury or anything. When your mind is always busy with the things, your brain is always busy, means you are in working mode, you are in another process. So that person also need this kind of like yoga and meditation, because if you cannot create your sitting, your home within you, then there is a problem. A home within you which has no trouble, which has no, chaos, which has no outside demands and all. You can be, you are there within. You are sitting there. You are lying there. You are sleeping there. You are playing there. It is your space. Uh, Physically, wherever you go, the physical world cannot give you that home. Yes, physically, when we are in our home, we feel good. But you see, nowadays, we can understand from our own experiences that only the home and people relationship, food, the convenience, all these things are available at home. But you see, there are so many, kind of like uh, unwanted things happening, some ugly things happening, um, or people are not happy, relationships are being, like some relationships are facing so much trouble. All these things are happening. Why? Because we try to grab the peace and happiness, harmony from the physical world, and which is not possible. Yes, the physical environment has the advantages because it is sustaining, it is giving us the space where we can keep ourselves. We can stand, we can sit, we can walk, we can run, we can sleep, we can eat from the physical world. If you expect everything from the physical world, then there should not be any mind, there should not be any emotion. If physical world is everything, when you think about emotion, when you think about uh, mental space, you think about psychology, you think about kind of like internal happiness, peacefulness, those things do not have any physical existence. When we directly experience something which is not physically existing, which are not physically existing, how can we actually seek fulfillment from the physical world? So it is not a philosophical thing or something from the book. It is from the experience that I am trying to say, that you do everything in your life, but keep that single room. We call it a single room house, BHK, 1 BHK, 2 BHK. So you just have to keep one room within yourself where you can stay there. How to do it? It is possible by doing some sort of meditation practices. And don't consider meditation practices like blindly, don't follow anybody. You just practice, then follow. Don't follow and practice. It is my advice, and I am saying very consciously, because otherwise, you'll be attached to something which will keep you in another mode of like being there'll be a master sleep concept, there'll be like a followers or something. There'll be, now if you really want to improve yourself, you're busy with yourself, you be busy with yourself, your body, your mind, and everything. Now you introduce some meditation. Don't bring anybody, whoever. You can get information from anybody. Now you cannot, like keep your eyes closed, or your ears closed. You should, you are not letting things in. You should be listening to spiritual leaders, spiritual gurus. You should be listening to anybody. But when you want to improve your life, it is your life means no one can experience you from within. No one can experience your pain, pleasure, happiness, anything. So when no one can feel your things, and you are the person who is feeling, so you do immediately, no, what you need. Like uh, 4 or 5 people eating together, so the chili now, and there's a, kind of like very spicy thing. Some three like are eating like anything, no problem with the spices and all. But two people, they are like, stuck, they are having problem. So it is like that. Everybody has his or her own layers with that kind of sensitivity, emotion, and everything, and and being experienced by the self. When you are considering this self can be experienced by another self, no, not possible. Theoretically it is possible, but I can be very much sympathetic to you, but I cannot experience your feeling, happiness, sadness, whatever. It means you are an individual with with those layers. So you, in individual in this, body, mind, and emotion, you introduce that space or that thing. That means the meditation part. Then you experience and you just manage this layer. This way it actually works. And all the experts and all the gurus and all the, people who are of that level, they are saying the same thing. Maybe we don't get that way. They are saying the same thing. They are trying to say you do practice. So when you do practice, it means you are busy with the practice, with the form, and it's not something, some pill you are taking, some medicine you are taking. It is something you are sitting and you are just still. Suppose you are sitting and you are doing meditation, or you are doing some kind of form of breathing process or kriya. When you do it, you are busy with yourself. You are not busy with any guru. You are not busy with any other person. You are not busy with somebody who is in the family. Hope you understood. Thank you.